recording. There we go. Okie dokie. Do. Oh, that's right. We were doing a bunch of side stuff. Okay, gotta do all my login stuff and all that. I know this is the most boring part of the stream. There we go. Don't have anything else there. Nope and nope. Okay. 2 more star passes there. Got some messages I gotta read. Ruka, do you know where Peggy has been lately? Sorry, I didn't pay much in the same old spots, I think. Peppy? I guess he's still wandering around on the space station. Where else could he go? Something the matter? I'm waiting for results of Peppy's physical exam from the medical department. His front leg appears to be lame, but there is no obvious wound. I checked the surveillance of the space station and didn't see how he hurt his leg. Could he, well, pets are just as naughty as children. Could he be pretending to be lame on purpose? I don't know. Peppy is not naughty at all. I've got Peppy's test results. It says he is in perfect health. It says that he is not hurt. There are no signs of a fracture anywhere. So why would Peppy pretend to be lame? What could he get out of it? I have no idea. Maybe he is subconsciously imitating Arlen's. Arlen injured his hand during the Legion's invasion. Peppy is always with him during that time. You are right, he may be imitating the behavior of the people around him. Good thing is Peppy isn't hurt. The little guy is quite smart. What should I say? Like owner, like pet. That's true. Animals imitate us all the time. Nifty, nifty. Cool. What did I get? Oh, path of return. Awesome. Okay. Now that all that boring stuff's out of the way, now we just gotta figure out which quests we want to do. So I'm gonna keep trying to do the ones on the space station. Like this one. Ever-changing. Master Control Zone. Supply Zone. Master Control Zone. Okay, let's do this one. Do. Okay. Three out of 4 curios are missing. Where will we, if it isn't the infamous Ruka? Surely you are here to volunteer in the Curio Collection Squad, inspired by the Declaration of Revival. Ruka, I have heard good things about you. Please excuse me for this information reception. Please allow me to introduce myself again. I am Wen Mingdi, head of Herta Department of Implement Arts. I am also the Curio Collection Squad leader in charge of establishing safe areas in the base zone. Allow me to be frank, I am currently troubled by the lack of human resources available for the Curio Collection Squad. There are 4 zones in the space station. With our current capacity, we only take care of one. If the situation persists, I wonder when we will achieve the objective we have set out in the Declaration of Revival. After calming myself down and giving it some thought, I realized that recruiting external members may be the solution. While I was lingering on that thought, we began a conversation with me What a pleasant coincidence. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to let me know. Who is interrupting me? If it is the Xenohydro, then show yourself at once. Ahem, so it's you, Ruka. You're also here to volunteer in the Curio Collection Squad. Wait, don't come over here. Just say 1 or 2 words. 1. No abnormal watery sound in your pronunciation. Pupillary reflex normal. Precipitation regulation normal. Okay, now you can come over and let me touch your forehead. The Xenohydro can't achieve the level of likeliness. Alas, the lead was once again inconclusive, even if recollection of curios is the top priority, and the Declaration of Revival is proving to be a difficult task in practice. As you know, since the establishment of the Herta Space Station, 5 departments have been established to focus on the collection and study of curios, including ecology, geopolitics, mythicism, geography, and implement arts. This monster invasion caused the loss of roughly half of the hundreds of collections held by each department. They come in all kinds of sizes and shapes. Some are inactive and harmless, some emit poison for no reason, not to mention some biological types of curios that can plan their own escape, which is a real headache. There is a curio called the Xenohydro that has the ability to replicate the appearance of other people at will. This allows it to wreak havoc and confusion wherever it goes, as it can easily assume various false identities. Curio Collection Squad is an emergency team I put together. The team's mission is to support post-disaster reconstruction and ensure that all of its needs are met during this difficult time. As the name suggests, it is mainly responsible for collecting in curios that have been displaced due to the recent monster invasions. Surely you must have heard of Mrs. Hinkle's famous Declaration of Revival, right? Our fellow researchers were slaughtered by monsters. Their lifeless forms were cold and woeful. Woeful? Alas, I can't recall the exact wording. After all, Miss Hinkle's style is unique and not easily imitatable. Sigh, it's all because of that Xenohydro's trickery. This has been tormenting me to no end. That's why we had to have that conversation earlier. The squad has been searching for the Xenohydro for some time, but to no avail. A member of the squad named Abraham has gone missing. It is true what they say, when it rains, it pours. Missing. Can I help with this? That's great. I was just getting worried that I can't spare anyone to go find him. Abraham is easy to identify. He is thin, wearing glasses, and always mumbling about life is but a path to death. You don't even pay attention to how he looks. He can just take a moment to listen to the words being said. He somehow always manages to drop his line at least once every 5 sentences. According to the squad members, Abraham was last seen in the storage zone. Even though Abraham can be quite the downer, which has been a real torture for his colleagues, still we can't just leave him. Right now, all squad members are busy searching for missing curios, and I'll have to handle the whole Xenohydro situation, so it's all up to you to find Abraham. If you bring him back safely, the Department of Implement Arts will reward you quite handsomely. I do not care about rewards. Even though rewards are nice, it is not something I really care about. Okay. This one. Teleport. Because teleporting is easier than walking. Whack.
Fighting is meaningless.
This is our chance. Time for a shot. Rules are made to be broken.
Hello, her. Awesome. Okay. So I'm going the wrong direction. He is this way. Go. Whack. Oh, lost Trotter.
I've no interest in conflict.
Let's make it
The
quick.
truth of life and death is sanctuary. It's but a vision. here. In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters. Fighting is meaningless.
Rules are made to be broken.
Battle over.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Just a little something.
Don't worry about me. The truth of life and death is satiation. It's but a vision.
Let's make it quick.
That'll take more than medicine. Enough time.
Just a stretch.
There we go. Okay.
That'll take more
Rules
than medicine.
are made to be broken. Much better. Just a stretch.
Fighting is meaningless.
That's better.
Much better.
I've no interest in conflict.
Yeah, I said the thing I always do with that guy. You're the one wielding a giant stick.
Keep at it. Keep at it.
Okay, he's behind me. This direction. Okay. Today I'm going to get justice for Alfred. Whoa, whoa, don't come near me, go away. Uh-oh.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant, is satiation. It's but a vision.
This is our chance.
Time for a shot. Enough time.
Just a stretch.
Is that all? In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters.
Let's go. Much better.
Too late to repent.
Rules are made to be broken. Let's make it quick.
Naughty child. That's better.
You have my gratitude. Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death is satiation. It's but a vision.
Keep at it.
Hey, did you not notice that one of the monsters you just defeated had a different body type? Body build, even the joint on his left leg looked different from the others. I'm pretty sure that's what killed Alfred. I did it, I finally avenged Alfred. I had to gather up so much courage to come to Mr. Wen's errands, and who knew it would turn out to be an avenging trip. Is this fate? Sniff. Running errands for Mr. Wen. Mr. Wen said you were missing. Mr. Wen said I was missing, but he was the one who sent me here to fetch stuff for him. This makes no sense. Look, he also gave me this executive order. Notice from ad hoc transfer. Research Abraham of the Curia Collection Squad, former member of the Society Department, is hereby commissioned to receive a boxer with colored tortoiseshell pattern from the Department of Implement Arts in the storage zone for Wen Mindigir. The item can be found in the third aluminum cabinet on the left side of the corridor. Wen Mindigir is personally responsible for all consequences. The notice comes into immediate effect. Period of transfer for a while, I guess, and assigner Wen Mindigir, assignee Abergerham. Okay, well that's definitely not it. See, this is the executive order from Mr. Wren. Personally gave me is a notice of an ad hoc transfer. All written in black and white, clear as day. Maybe Mr. Wen was so busy with his chores and stuff that he made an honest mistake. The order was handed to me by Mr. Wen Mindigir himself. It can't be a mistake. I still remember that his pupils were dilated, head covered in sweat, hands cold, and even his throat made a faint gurgling noise. It was the curio! He must have been really eager to get the curio, so I had to get this done for him. Why are you so worried about this? You aren't freaked out by the monsters like I was before, are you? Anyway, it's safe here. I'll go and get the curio soon. If you have any doubts, just take the transfer order, go back and ask Mr. Wen Mindigir about it. Things I do. Teleport. Gosh darn it. Okay. So I need to go use the restroom. The little girl's room. You guys go ahead, listen to this amazing music. I will be right back. I really have to go. Hello, Snowbow 133. I am sorry, I really had to use the restroom. How are you tonight? Snowbow. Ah, Snowbow. Got it. Sorry, I had to go use the restroom. Oh, fudge. Whew. Oh, it's below me in it. Yep. Drop the act already. You drop the act. I know it's you. You've been pretending to be me, deceiving everyone with your shenanigans, and now you have the audacity to stand here in front of me. Excuse me, but who are you calling a fake? I was standing right here the whole time. You're the one who just appeared out of nowhere. I had witnesses who can confirm that. So tell me, who do you think looks suspicious here, you or me? Now, everyone, the situation is clear as day. It's already well known that Xenohydro has been on the loose for a long time. Xenohydro can change its form and mimic others' appearances so perfectly that it's virtually impossible to tell the difference. But I never would have thought that this creature would be so bold, approaching us like this and trying to take my place. Don't try to steal my words. You accused me of being fake, but do you have any proof to back up your claim? What about your claim, and where is the evidence to support it? Ruga, you just arrived in time. What do you think? I have a way to solve this. What is it then? Spit it out. I don't want to waste any more time with that thing. By the way, where's Abraham? Did you find him? And what's the transfer order in your hands? Retrieve the boxer with colored tortoise shell pattern. You cheeky Xenohydro. How dare you use my identity to steal such a valuable curio? Now that's the evidence is all clear. It's time to end this. I suggest Ruka make the call. I agree. Ruka, what do you say? We've done that already. The term here has checked our pupils, sweat glands, voices, and body temperature. But perhaps the tension was simply too high to act normally. Our pupils were both dilated, we were both sweating profusely, our voices were trembling, and our bodies were cold to the touch. Ugh, I wish I wasn't so worked up, otherwise we would have been able to tell by now. Don't waste your time. The note signed Wen Mingi was obviously a blatant mockery to me by the Xenohydro. He can imitate my looks and personality really well, so I don't think that handwriting will be too difficult for him either. I notice both of us are carrying the written orders for the train's daily attendance, which can review at will. Those boxes are a curio and are not to be worn, not to mention that they are not my personal property. What's there to check? These boxes are clearly planted by the Xenohydro. I, Wen Mingi, the dignified leader of the Department of Implement Arts and head of the Curio Collection Squad, will not allow the Xenohydro to mock me like this. Ruka, what do you think? After so many questions, I think you would have made your choice. No, I don't think she has. Don't listen to him. It's up to Ruka to make the call. Who's real and who's fake? I feel like this guy is fake only because this is the only one that asked about Abraham. And he didn't know about the boxers. So the one on the left. Ha! I knew I was right about you. Good choice, good choice. Why should we trust your judgment? You are a stinky outsider who came out of nowhere. Don't be a sore loser. Huh? His pupils are dilated abnormally. Sweat is quickly secreting from all over his body, and his hair is wet. He is a Xenohydro. Gurgle, you spoiled my plans. This is not fun. How dare you expose me? I'll make you pay. Uh-oh.
Move carefully.
It'll take more than that.
I've no interest in comedy.
Let's go.
made to be broken. Thank goodness for the shield.
Fighting is meaningless.
This is our chance.
Just in time. Just a little something. And nothing else.
You have my gratitude.
Now.
This ends here.
Let's make it
Truth
quick.
of life itself. Distinction. It's but a vision.
Xenohydro's combat abilities have been neutralized. Everyone fall in an oval-shaped formation and use the central elevator as our starting point. Prepare for the collection process. Pay attention to anyone suspicious around you. There's a burst of chaotic energy activity and everyone was a blur. Something seems to be moving fast. The chaos gradually subsides. Fall in and count. The numbers are right. Not one more, not one less. The last Xenohydro has escaped. There's no point that Xenohydro must be disguising itself as a staff member already, probably out of the storage zone and on the way to other places. Hey, we learned from our mistakes. It is imperative to set up a secret code within the squad to prevent the same farce from ever happening again. I will report to Miss Hinkle and ask her to assign more staff to apprehend the Xenohydro as soon as possible. Sorry to get you involved in this fuss. Here's a little something for your trouble. It's not much, but please accept it. If you ever find the Xenohydro elsewhere, remember that the Curio Collection Squad is always here. Don't try to fight it alone. Everyone fall in. Awesome. Asta, what do you want? Might I take a moment of your time, Rugen? Any chance you are familiar with classical poems? No, I am not classical poem fluent, I think. Ahem, I don't usually speak like this. Must have read too much poetry recently. I got an encrypted letter. It must be really good because I can't understand a single word. Uh-oh. You seem pretty smart, so please come back and help me out with this one as soon as you have time. Otherwise, sooner or later, I'll just die from the curiosity alone. I'm never going to get off this space station. I'm just realizing this. But I want to experience the game in its fullness, so... Okie dokie. So we got Spirit Traces next. Sure. Teleportation.
It's getting late. Where to now?
I forget what you have in your store.
Ethereum are accepted for payments.
Ah, okay. Lovely. Food order robot? Hello, food order robot, cook genius number 123 at your service. Scanning your identification. Please do not move your name card or face. Scan successful. The meal package available to pick up is Space Station Business Meal. Current number in line 0. The meal is being dispatched to you. Please wait patiently. Delivery in progress. Delivery in progress. Delivery success. Space Station Business Meal has been delivered. Enjoy your meal. Nifty. Nothing special, so boring here. Everyone's wearing the same clothes. This is an obliteration of the staff's individuality. Not bad. You've got nice taste. The space station has a strict dress code for all researchers. I have to express myself with the smaller details. Highlights, too obscure. Bob cut, too unsightly. Bald, too hard to pull off. Now this hairstyle is just right. It's big, curly, and puffy. Feels so good when I swing my head. Okay. Normally I am not supposed to talk to people outside of the Invincible Space Warhead Association. But after all, this is our first conversation. In the future, it can't get what the other is talking about, then let's not waste each other's time. Noted, I think.
Think of the space station as your home.
It's you. Thanks for helping out on the station. Did you encounter some problems? About the star knot, can we talk? The Legion is gone and the Kiras are back. Various departments are returning to their research, and the newly imported goods from the cosmos are getting to circulate. Everything is going smoothly with Project Revival. So what exactly does the letter mean? Ruka, you're back just in time. Thanks for your help and everyone's hard work. The space station is pretty much back on its feet. As a conclusion to Project Revival, I want to summon you to witness the fruits of our labor. But just 2 days ago, I received a strange letter. Now that you're here, perhaps you can help me figure out what it is about. Upon the stars, what is where the talent and intellect reside, oblivious to the world as the envy begins blinding. We who knew gentleness and kindness welcomed only pain and suffering, like the risk of falling into the depths when trying to mount the sky. An inquiry into spirit traces, a glance into the site of storage. Even the iron shoes worn out unearthly, one has to visit the 3 depths. But better off alone than an accomplice. One day as they turn around, a path will be lit by the radiance of the stars. Okay, that's a strange one. I often heard the researchers praise you for your resourcefulness and good judgment. What do you think? Any clue what this message is about? Who is the cryptologist from Lotus Santana? Spirit, it could be the Xenohydro. Well done, Ruka. You just found the key to the text right away. Now everything makes sense. It seems this is no ordinary letter. It's an informant. This intention is to report on the Xenohydro. Xenohydro has disappeared from the space station since the escape from Mr. Ren Mengdi's hands. This letter seems to support the rumor that Xenohydro has not caught because it has an accomplice. Look at the sentence. An inquiry into space traces, a glance into the site of storage, is obviously leading us to investigate the Xenohydro's range of activities, and to be an accomplice implies the existence of an accomplice. Kind of states it right there. As for the 6 senses, in my opinion, some depict the portrait of the accomplice and some describe the real hiding place of the Xenohydro. Fortunately, I have no idea how to interpret the rest of the message. Now that we are done with other work, this letter falls into our hands at just the right moment. It's high time we put the Xenohydro issue back on the table. Ruka, what do you think? I am with you all the way. Considering there may be a traitor among us, if I hand this case to our staff, we might alert the culprit. And Ruka, you're not a staff member. And you've also met the Xenohydro before. You really are the ideal candidate to handle this case. Whew. And if there is an accomplice involved, this matter is no longer a simple case of retrieval. It must be handled with caution. Therefore, I would like to ask you to go to the storage zone mentioned in the letter and verify the facts. Okay? If we can catch either the Xenohydro or the accomplice, we'll be able to interrogate them. Then I can judge whether the accomplice's motive is malice or not. At this crucial juncture, it is up to us to finally finish Project Revival. Sounds easy enough. Okay. Let's do this. Teleport. Up? How up? Ow. I'm a dum-dum. It's always been a rather magnanimous person. In fact, there is a chance for you to regain my favor as long as you are willing to apologize for your behavior. I didn't do those things. You want to deny the truth, Lamini, you're getting more and more dishonest. Let me help you remember. The mustard in my lunchbox, the big hole in the back of my uniform, and this boring letter in reply to the female researcher, aren't they your doing? It's true I'm the only person who handled those things, but, and when I was reporting to Miss Asta, you suddenly shouted, Mr. Capteau, it's too late. The Wubba-Woos are still waiting for you to play with them. You made me think I was colluding with curios and not doing my job. But I was just stating a fact. We should keep it only between you and me. How many times have I told you that? You were just going against me on purpose. Forget it. I don't think you are going to repent at all. One day when you're sick of this place and your future is gloomy, you will come crawling back and seek help from me. Just keep praying that by then I haven't replaced you with a Renoa, an Elena, or a Barbara, or someone else. Humph. Ouch. Harsh. When can I become braver? Oh, it's you, Ruka, the hero of the space station. I've heard so much about you, I didn't expect to have the opportunity to see you up close. I was Mr. Capteau's secretary. But recently I made him a few mistakes when I was running errands for him, so he sent me here to work on the curious sorting assembly line. I'm so sorry, you must think I am a joke. You heard it all, although I don't remember doing the things Mr. Capteau accused me of. I also suspected someone else, but something showed that I was the only one who touched Mr. Capteau's things. Maybe Lamia's law is really true. In the Department of Ecology, they have a saying something about Lamina can screw up, Lamina will screw up. That seems a little harsh. Ruka, do you think there's another explanation for this? Surely not. Sure, but knowing me, I probably won't be much help. Thank you for not making me read that again. Well, if I understand correctly, where it says an inquiry into space traces, it seems to be referring to the Xenohydro, a kind of curia that our department, and to be an accomplice, seems to some kind of accusation. Ruka, why are you asking me this? Are you investigating the escape of the Xenohydro? Oh, really? I've been hanging around here lately, but I haven't noticed anything unusual. As for the rest of the letter, please forgive my ignorance, but I really don't understand it. But now we know it's the storage zone, and its area is only so large. Maybe we can take the initiative and make a list of possible suspects. I'm quite familiar with this place. There are one or two places I know that are inaccessible, where the Xenohydro may be hiding. I could take you to have a look. Actions are better than words. If you don't mind, Ruka, follow me. Okay. Smack. Where am I going here? Teleport. Okay, she is in front of me. Ahem. This room smells humid. It seems the Xenohydro really was here. Ruka, come quickly. This place is secluded. It's a good vantage point. You can watch the whole room from here. Well, are you sure you want to ambush it here? We can try making a trap. It's one of our standard procedures in the Department of Ecology. Tightly connect the two disconnected kinetic arms. Once the prey steps in within the range of the power arm, all with him. I'm sorry. Is doom. To make a disposal kinetic arm, we need to find many intricate parts, strange amount of destruction, and face flame. No, astroecology is a rigorous and beautiful discipline of knowledge. I am simply conveying its charm truthfully. But you remind me that I'll be difficult to gather all the materials quickly. Anyway, we better ambush it ourselves. We may have to wait for a while. Why don't you have a chat to kill time, Ruka? What do you work for? Why do you work for Capitillo? Or Capitil? I don't know. You're not the first person to ask me this question. Except for his fans, many people have a bad impression of Mr. Capito. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, so they think he is loud and obnoxious. But I have been with him for the longest time. I know that Mr. Capito is not a bad person in nature. He is just naturally gifted in many aspects, so he can't understand other people's difficulties sometimes. In short, he is just spoiled by fate. With his usual handsome appearance, his great talent for research, and his lovable, outgoing nature, everything has always worked out well for him. So it's normal for him to think the world revolves around him. Not to mention, he did give me a job that lets me get closer to the real research work in the Department of Ecology, although the price was to work as his secretary. How do you see yourself, Lamia? Anyway, I'm just an ordinary researcher. Even that sounds like an exaggeration. Oy. Because I only got into the space station in my sister's place, of course. Mr. Capito doesn't know about that. My home planet is quite poor in resources, and most families can only barely support one person to go on a space journey. My sister was qualified to come to the space station, but she gave me the only chance in the family and in her life. It's a pity I am such a failure. If my sister were here in the space station, she would be able to make a name for herself. So how do I see myself? I can't or dare not answer this question at all. You and Lamia wait there until very late. The dew has turned to frost and your belly is empty. Well, that seems like a problem. But nothing happened. Poodles. We can't just wait here forever. No sign of the Xenohydro. Maybe it left a long time ago. We can look for traces left by the Xenohydro in the room and use them to work out where it was last year. Time to walk around and change my mood. Dokie. Robot. Very ordinary little robot providing very ordinary life services aboard the space station. You notice a button sticking out of the robot looking like it might be a power button. You decide to force a shutdown. You notice that the little robot has been standby here for some time. You push the power button, sending the little robot into sleep mode. You've saved just a teensy bit of power for the space station. It's not much, but it's still enough to make you puff your chest out in pride. Sorry, little robot. Okay. Investigate. In the silver cabinet, there are several hairs left from the Xenohydro's sparse fur. Apparently, although it is free, the Xenohydro still returns to the storage zone to sleep. You can't help but wonder if it has Stockholm Syndrome. The description of the collection item nearby has been painted over. This is the sign of anger and frustration exhibited by the escapee. Okay, and what's this? Can the Xenohydro surf the internet? You didn't expect to find such an absurd scene. There is research data about the Xenohydro left on the screen, showing that the Xenohydro was once here learning about itself. At the bottom of the page, there's a line of unsubmitted words. Gurgle. Nonsense. You'll never catch me. The hair is completely dry and the date on the screen is from a long time ago. Okay. Map. Where am I going here? Over here? Teleport. Cool. Okay, where am I going? Map. Okay. Easy enough. Excuse me.
Fighting is meaningless.
Naughty child. Rules are made to be broken.
This ends here. In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters.
Cool.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Binary, space station. No, you don't.
This is our
Truth
chance.
of life and death, revealed in an instant. Distinction is but a vision.
That'll take more than medicine.
This ends here.
Time for a shot.
You have my gratitude.
Just a little something.
You have my gratitude. In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters.
Rules are made to be broken.
Awesome. Darn it, it seems to have fallen for the Xenohydro's trap. The monster's surprise attack caused some serious injuries. Ruka, don't worry, I'll treat your wounds. I have a lot of medicine on me. It was originally given to Mr. Capetillo by his fans among the medical staff. He didn't want it, so he gave it to me. Thank you. Okay. I found a monster wandering around here, so I hid away. It's my fault that I didn't warn you. That's why you fell for the Xenohydra's trap. I know, I feel like I haven't really been helping so far, and the Xenohydra is still nowhere to be found, and I can't think of anywhere else, so should we give up? It's time to re-examine the letter. Okay, I'm not reading it again. So back to square one. Anyway, the useful information should be in the paragraph. An inquiry into spirit traces. A glance into the site as storage. Even with iron shoes, worn out, unearthly, one has to visit the 3 depths. Can you see anything useful here? 3 depths. So worn out, unearthly is a condition when the 3 depths should be the second condition. Literally means going through the depths of 3 rooms. Well, maybe it's the unraveling of the unearthly marvel that suddenly sparked my realization. It is a sentence structure. The focus should be on this object. Wait a minute, unearthly does sound familiar. Ruka, do you think unearthly marvel has anything to do with it? Makes sense. I think so too. Therefore, the iron shoes worn out unearthly refers to passing through the road built by unearthly marvel. Somewhere in the storage zone, the 2 places we found so far both meet these conditions. So, if the letter is correct, the Xenohydra should be hiding in a place where there's unearthly marvel, but also you have to pass through 3 rooms to get there. Okay. Sai, if you still insist on continuing, I'll help you to the end. This time, we won't fail. Okay, where am I going here? Okay, how does one get up there? 2. Oh, I think I see. No, I want for 2. Guess this is where I have to go. I finally got you, Ruka, or should I call you Xenohydro? Good thing I was on guard as early as a few days ago. The real Ruka has already warned me that there may be a Xenohydro wreaking havoc in the near future. I didn't expect you to come so soon. Let me see, I can just take care of you, bypass Mr. Capetillo, and hand you over to Miss Asta, so I don't have to be a slave anymore. I caught you, Xenohydro. If you are not Xenohydro, then who that is standing over there? Really? I finally caught you, Xenohydro. You won't get away this time. I don't think so. You see, we both have 2 eyes and a mouth. We sound the same and act the same way. Since there is no 4th person present, whoever Lamia thinks is the Xenohydro is the Xenohydro. I should be asking you that. I'm Ruka, the official crew member of the Astral Express, the walking Stellaron vessel. The invincible conqueror of the Antimatter Legion, the infamous rising star of the cosmos. Who do you think of the imp you are impersonating, Xenohydro? Aren't you using my face to take advantage of my reputation so you can conduct scams in the space station? Believe? What a joke. Not even Lamia believes you right now, let alone the others. I warned you earlier that someone might pretend to be me to get close to her. Do you have any proof that you are not the Xenohydro? Baseball bat. What's that? Can you use it to prove your identity, or is it the only one of its kind in the universe? I get it. You're the Stellaron vessel, fine, but you even have this bad boy? Hey, it's like those guys with the scripts in the space station before. It's pretty cool. Is that kind of violence thug you are? Hey, you don't want to ruin this pretty face, do you? I advise you to lay down your arms and hand yourself over. Life in the storage zone is not so bad. Last time Mr. Renmingi always went in. The 2 may keep each other company in the future. Yeah, I see what the third-party witness says. Lamia, it's your call. Lamia, why aren't you saying anything? Did you suddenly find your conscience? You want to go back out now? Gurgle. Gurgle, so what, Ruka? I don't think you really understand the situation. Gurgle, for crying out loud, are you too serious? Do I have to spell it out for you? I have long guessed that someone would come to investigate my whereabouts, so Louis and I decided to lure the investigator here, kill them, and then hand them in as the Xenohydro. Then will finally be free. But I didn't expect you to come. Lamia was soft. She wanted to give you a chance, and so we changed the plan from elimination to persuasion. Now, if you want to leave this place, you only have 2 choices. Either obey and go to the storage zone in place of me, or die and then go to the storage zone instead of me. Jeez, is this really what you're worried about at a time like this? You know what? As your opponent, I feel insulted, Gurgle. It's gonna teach you a lesson.
Move carefully. The truth of life and death is but a vision.
Naughty child. Nap time.
It'll heal. This ends here.
Time for a shot.
Ow.
make it quick.
Naughty child.
You have my gratitude.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
You have my gratitude. In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters. The truth of life and death is but a vision. This ends here.
Rules are made to be broken.
Nap time. Time for a shot.
This ends here.
Let's go.
There we go. I have to think, after this side quest, we're going to go ahead and do some more of the main quest. It seems you and I are destined to go down together. Sorry, we're going to be accomplice in the conclusion of the Xenohydro. I'm willing to accept my punishment. You know me, you know what kind of person Lamia is. No talent, no achievements. I can barely prove my value by doing the most trivial jobs. By working on the assembly line all my life, it's fine for me. But how can I face my family? They have sacrificed everything for me so that I can come here. Do I repay them by being a cleaner? I can't, and I am not shameless enough to do that. Capatia was my first springboard to success, and the only springboard. Although I had to rely on him, it's still a decent job in the Department of Ecology. I once thought that if I just served him well, I would at least get a chance to succeed. How hard work always gets paid off, right? Until the Xenohydra impersonate me to prank Capitio and make a mockery of him. It's like a mirror, it shows me my pitiful appearance, so humble, so weak, so powerless. I also taught me a valuable lesson. Even Lamia can liberate herself from the constraints of others and live like a person. For the first time, I found that I was willing to trade my mediocre future for a free and unrestrained life. So I let it all happen until the rumor that someone in the staff harbored the Xenohydro became widespread. They called for severe punishment for those who did not report the relevant information. That's when I realized that my personal wishes were not important. I can just be a low-level researcher, but I can't let the space station drive me out. I can't ruin my family's last bit of expectation for me. When I heard this, someone began investigating the Xenohydro. Oh no. It's accomplice. I made up my mind to eradicate my opponent and protect myself. Finally, I decided to be brave for once, but I didn't expect to be hampered by the bond between us. If only it was someone else who came here. Is it? Maybe. When a person is punished for a dead end, wit might appear cold and heartless, but it's just survival instinct. Maybe it's because I suppress myself too hard. I am always focused on other people's needs and have forgotten to look inside myself. If I could see myself in other people's eyes earlier, my life might be different. If it wasn't for the Xenohydro, then it was the letter. I had already figured it that the accomplice in that letter was referring to me. It's just that I didn't really have the courage to face it. Better off alone than to be an accomplice. One day, as they turn around, a path will be lit by the radiance of the stars. I completely ignored these words earlier. Is this letter meant to persuade me? So, from the beginning, the informant tried to persuade me to give up my conspiracy with the Xenohydro and live my own life independently. In other words, the independence does not only mean leaving the Xenohydro, but also Capitio and my weaknesses. Now I understand, although this realization has come a little too late. You mean you won't tell them who the accomplice was? Thank you, Ruka. I will cherish the opportunity you gave me, and I will always prove to you that I have really changed because of this experience. You better. I'm just gonna press every button but the button I actually want to press.
It's getting late. Where to now?
You're back. Did you conclude the matter? Well, don't worry. The Xenohydra is of secondary importance. Is this Luma standing with Capetillo over there? You fraud. You trampled on our sincerity. Oh, Master Capetillo used to be so perfect, and now he is just another deceitful celebrity. Master Capetillo, I can't believe you eat mayonnaise. That's disgusting. Give me back the gifts I give you. Lemia, why did you invite all these people? I didn't invite them here. I just told them the fact that I was the one who replied to all their fans. Everyone calm down. Let me explain later. Lemia, you don't want the benefits I give you at all anymore, do you? That's why I don't want any of it. From now on, I won't help you cook, wash your clothes and shoes, write your letters, or be your puppet. Get it? If you want to find me, remember to ask my secretary, Mr. Non-Existent, for a number. Ruka, what do you think of this? Yes, thanks for your mediation. Not only did you ensure her safety, but also encouraged her to change. Oops, like the risk of falling into the depths when trying to mount the sky. I didn't use any rhymes or enough alliteration for this line. It's still not good enough. To tell the truth, the cryptologist from Locust Centony is none other than yours. Truly, this letter took me more than 10 days to write, and I asked Mr. Wren for advice. It wasn't easy. After I wrote it, I couldn't find the right person to get it delivered. Fortunately, the Xenohydra is just a prankster, and there's no rush to retrieve it. Then you appeared, Ruka, and you turned out to be the best candidate, so I came up with the idea to let you and Lamina share some experiences together, see where it takes you. But now you should also understand that Lamia is actually a kinder girl, and she deserves another chance. Well, now that my objective has been achieved, I announce the Xenohydra case is officially over. Here's your reward. Thank you for all your help. Please come back to the space station more in the future. Don't forget, there are a lot of people who've received your help here and many traces of your hard work throughout the place. I'm still not done. Jiminy Christmas. Look, I found Peppy. Sorry, everyone, don't listen to that woman. Let's gather here why we don't want to disturb the researchers and attract any unnecessary attention from security. Everyone in the space station knows that Lamia is your most trusted secretary. What she says must be true. Lamia is the leader of our fan club and to some extent, if even she has left you, then maybe you're really not worth it. Hello, King. Forget it, there's no point staying here any longer. Can we get our hearts back? Can we get back our laughter and tears? Can we get back our hopes and dreams? I think we should go back and let our hearts heal. Miss Researcher is right. Please go back for now. How can I be in the mood to work? Woo. Are you asking me? There's really not much research work today. To be honest, Master Capetillo really disappointed me. Can't believe I wanted to give all of the good things in the Department of Implemented Arts. Now it seems we might as well give them all to... Nah, I should just go play with little Adler. My ladies, please listen to me. Please just go for now. Well, I'll send you all a letter of condolence later to mend your hearts. Don't worry, it will be written by myself personally. Ugh, who wants that? It will take me forever just to deal with your previous ghostwriter letters. Oh, fine, just give me one and I'll complete the collection. Hey everyone, nothing to see here, let's bounce. I don't know why Lamia threw that tantrum all of a sudden. There must be an accomplice or someone behind the scenes. Alas, I don't have time to think about it. I still have a lot of consultation letters to write. Ugh, so much reading. That was done. Phew. Okay, we're gonna go do the main quest because my voice hurts from reading all that information. Ouch. Okay, Star Rail map to this one.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Well, my friends, are you ready to head out? Wonderful. Remember to bring enough food and drink to refuel on the way. We have a lot of steps to climb.
Cutscene.
Mother, I have returned.
Rania.
Rania, I thought I'd lost you.
I'm glad somebody's excited for the Twitch drops.
Where were you? Are you hurt? I'll fetch the butler right away.
No, there's no need. I don't want to see Sebas right now. Sorry, Mother. I'm fine, really. I just got into a few skirmishes down in the underworld, but nothing I couldn't handle.
The underworld. Oh, I see.
Uh-oh.
In that case, report everything you saw. Commander Rania.
After the failed pursuit at Backwater Pass, the wanted outsiders and I were somehow taken to the underworld. Because of the difficult situation we were in, we formed a temporary alliance to help the residents of the underworld resolve a few issues of survival. We also defeated an ancient robot known as Svarog and learned some truths about
About the Celeron.
I'm listening. Go on.
Madame Cacolia. It is my firm belief that the visitors from beyond the sky are not the villains we had imagined before. I witnessed them take up arms in the name of justice and risk their lives for the sake of others. I can also ascertain that they did come for the Stellaron, but only to relieve the disaster it has brought upon Belobog. Mother, you've always known the truth about the Stellaron, haven't you? Well, the responsibility of bearing that truth will fall upon me one day. Such is the burden of being guardian, to carry these secrets for eternity. So, I ask you to forgive my defiance. I believe that the order to dispatch the outsiders was a mistake. To solve the problems brought on by the Stellaron, the architects waited hundreds of years. And those outsiders may be the...
Enough! Arrogant. Ignorant. You disappoint me, Bronya.
Thank you, King.
You merely glimpsed the tip of the iceberg, and now you think you know everything. You spend a short time with that underworld scum, and suddenly you have the audacity to question my orders? Guards! Take Bronya.
They are not scum.
Oh, thank you for letting me know.
My entire life, everything you ever kept from me. I remember it clearly now. This time I am standing my ground, Madam Guardian. And please, stop dismissing me with vague excuses.
Thank you for the heads up.
Tell me what you have seen. What exactly it is you are hiding. Why do you send the Silvermane guards to die in the Fragmentum? Why have you abandoned the people of the underworld? And why change of mind.
I see. I knew this moment would come sooner or later. I just didn't expect it would be so soon. You want to know why I gave those orders? Is that right? Do you believe you're ready to learn the truth?
Yes. I am ready. Mother.
Then come with me, Branya. It is time you heard it. The voice of this dying world.
Uh-oh.
We're finally back. I forgot what fresh air tasted like.
Thank you, March.
Freedom. A cold. Mainly cold, actually. Let's go. Where's our next stop? We should find somewhere to put our feet up. As long as it's not Goethe Hotel again.
Classic unreliable Sambo. He probably guessed we'd ask where his hiding place was. No sooner are we back in the administrative district than he sneaks off.
Sounds like Zampo.
The bro or the sis? If you're talking about Japard, we should be careful. He's a top Silvermane guard. He'd probably get a medal for every one of us he brought in. Don Hung, what do you think?
I think it'd be best to pay a visit to Serval Landau.
So, you think we should avoid Japard for the time being, right?
He's an elite officer of the Silvermane Guards. It wouldn't be easy to get to him. Besides, if he hasn't been persuaded by Branya's letter, we'd be walking right into the lion's den.
True.
Makes sense. Guess we better head over to Serval's workshop then?
But we must keep a low profile. We're still wanted fugitives.
That's true.
What's wrong, Zila?
Nothing. It's just a little new.
You'll be fine.
The last time I was on the surface, I was still a child. I have no memory of any of this. The overworld and the underworld. We've been cut off for so long. I'm okay. Let's go. There are so many Silvermane guards on patrol. Is it usually like this?
No. I don't remember the security being this tight last time. It might have something to do with us. The Supreme Guardian has probably learned of our arrival already. Branya.
Who is it? The shop's closed today. You'll have to come back tomorrow. Huh? I remember. The three outsiders. Wait, why are you still strolling around the city? Do you know the Silvermane guards are looking all over for you? Quick, act natural and get inside. Don't get spotted.
All right, you'll be safe here. My workshop has pretty good soundproofing and barely anyone comes in. Just what crime did you commit exactly? They recalled a bunch of guards from the front line to track you down. It's unprecedented. Now they're patrolling the whole city and everyone's in a panic.
Well, I am sorry for causing such a ruckus.
Oh, we just...
Not yet, March. Branya said we could trust you completely.
You mean to say you don't trust me completely?
Heck no.
Good. That's smart of you. But you needn't worry. Kokolia and I aren't even on speaking terms. It was her that ejected me from the Architects. I refuse to stand with her. I don't believe you guys would do anything bad. And the Architects are gonna need conclusive and publicly available evidence for me to think otherwise. Besides, I know the Architects, and if they did have any evidence, they would have released it by now. I know Kokolia's style. Get everyone into a frenzy first. Most people in a frenzy don't stop to ponder the details. You could say that. We were like sisters once, inseparable. Of course, that was all before she became the Supreme Guardian. These days, I just spend my time fixing things in this workshop and playing music. It's a pretty carefree existence. If I'm not careful, I'll start boring you all with sob stories from the past. Let's get back to you guys. If long-lost Branya told you to come here, you must have something important to tell me. You can trust me. I know our paths have only crossed once before, but my intuition tells me you guys are good people. And I've got good intuition, by the way.
Ooh, I'm the best storyteller. Let me.
Oh no.
Try not to embellish the facts.
Thank you, Dong Hung. Telling us of all about your time in the underworld and what we know about the Stellaron and yep.
So that's what's been happening. I wonder we hadn't heard from Branya recently. After all these years in isolation and without a single word from below, this is what's become of the underworld? I believe you. There's no way you could have invented all those twists and turns. What's more, we have Miss Sela here as living proof. As for the Stellaron, I know why Branya got you to find me. When I was still one of the Architects working in the Scientific Research Division, I was researching the Stellaron. I never thought I'd hear that word again after being expelled by the Architects. Come on, I'll tell you everything.
Thank you.
Only a very few people in Belavar know of the existence of the Stellaron. Those that do would never associate it with the Fragmentum or Eternal Freeze. But according to the data reported in that robot, Svara, the Architects dug out the truth long ago. The research results were purposely hidden away to ensure that the outside world would never know of them. Just my luck. Out of all the research topics I could have chosen, I insisted on the Stellaron. It's clear now that anyone who wanted to get closer to the truth would have been expelled or abandoned. Maybe I should be thanking Kokolia. All she did was push me out. She could have decided to take a more permanent measure.
Yeah, that's true. She really could have, blank.
I figured out that the Stellaron and the Fragmentum were linked, so I was already close to the truth. It's a shame that the Architects ejected me before I could discover that the source of the Fragmentum was the Stellaron itself. Before I lost my position, I was applying for permission to survey the Stellaron directly. It was my research topic, but I'd never even set eyes on it. My research was all based on historical data and lab simulations. Not long after I submitted my preliminary report and application, I received my punishment. It was obvious that somebody didn't want my research to continue. Kokolia... It's been so many years since we last spoke. We were great friends once. There was nothing we wouldn't share. She became a completely different person when she took on the Supreme Guardianship. The convictions she once held, her enthusiasm, it was like they were drawn out of her by some mysterious force. She gave the order to expel me herself and refused to see me. I never understood that behavior, and I gave up trying to use logic to work it out a long time ago. Sometimes I even wonder whether she really did become a different person. Is that possible? Perhaps there's a single guardian consciousness that gets handed down from generation to generation. And the real Cocolia has already vanished.
That's impossible.
Is she being compelled by previous generations of guardians to make such baffling decisions? Who knows? But this might make for good songwriting material. Japard? Not a chance. He's a decent guy, but also famously uncompromising. For my brother, orders are more important than anything. Even if you stuck Branya's letter to his forehead, he wouldn't be swayed.
Oof.
You need to choose your words carefully if you want to persuade him of something. It might be best if I talk to him. Though, I'd need a strategy first.
Probably smart.
Yes. I never observed it directly, but I used lab simulations and outbound surveys to establish a rough location. According to the survey results, the Stellaron is likely to the north of Belobog, somewhere in the vast snow plains.
Oh, joy.
We must locate it as soon as possible. Ideally before Cocolia takes action. Can you tell us the way?
Not a problem. I was thinking the same thing. But I'm afraid telling you might not be enough. The area to the north of Belobog has been more or less swallowed up by the Fragmentum. If you want to get to the northern snow plains, you'll need to get past the Silvermane Guard restricted zone on the front lines first.
Oh, great.
Even if you get past the restricted zone in one piece, you'll have a whole heap of Fragmentum to deal with. Yes, that's where the main force of the Silvermane Guards is stationed. They've consolidated their position there in order to resist the encroaching Fragmentum.
Sounds like the three of us and Zila might not be enough. Why don't we go back underground and get Wildfire to come with us?
I fear we may not have the time.
Hey, enough pessimism. Back in my official capacity days, I spent a lot of time in the north. I got to know the soldiers and officers on the front line very well. This calls for brainwaves, not brawn waves. How about I take you over myself?
Really? Great! Less scary if someone you know is leading the way.
Hey.
I want to see the Stellaron too, you know. It was my research topic for over a decade. You don't get that many decades in life. That's settled then. There's no time to lose. We should head out as soon as you're ready.
Awesome.
Darn it! I forgot my brother said he'd be around today. Find somewhere to hide, quick! I'll handle him.
Agreed.
Japard! It's you! I didn't think you'd have the time to visit with things so tense on the front line.
Things are manageable. The latest wave of monster attacks has slowed. I'm back in the city to take care of a few matters, but I'll be back on the front line later. I thought I told you.
Ah! Oh, yes. That's right.
I like our little lightning bolt right here.
Sis, you look a bit pale. Did something happen?
No. Why would anything have happened?
You don't normally use my full name.
You said you hate it when I call you bro in public. Well, I agree. It'd sound better if I started using your full name. Right, Brosish?
You can call me whatever you like. Look, Serval, I'm here on official business today. There's something wrong with the barrier generator device, and the engineers in our unit don't know how to fix it. I need you to take a look.
Those guys can't think outside the box. Of course they can't wrap their heads around my design. I thought it was something big. Leave it here. I'll take a look.
Sorry to trouble you.
Why are you being so polite? Oh, and why is the city under curfew all of a sudden? Has something happened?
I've been instructed to keep it quiet.
Lil Jeppy. So grown up now, looking down on his civilian sister.
Don't say that. Forget it. If I don't tell you, Pela will. Last night, Lady Bronya suddenly appeared. She entered Klapoth Fort without saying anything to anyone. The Supreme Guardian is worried that the 3 intruders may have pulled Bronya out of the Fragmentum and back into the administrative district. She issued a curfew for the entire city and ordered us to pursue and capture any suspicious individuals.
Ah, so that's how it is. No wonder I haven't heard from Bronya. Is she alright?
I'm not sure. She hasn't left Klapoth Fort. The Supreme Guardian just said she'd returned. Nothing more.
It's not that hard. I mean, I just do a lot of side quests, and so I have to jump between this area, then this area, then this area, then this area. This is the main story that I'm doing now because my voice hurts from talking, so...
Well, I was sure worried about her. After she disappeared, Pela's workload doubled. She said she barely had time to go out.
She really does tell you everything. Oh, by the way, I left my Goethe Hotel limited edition flask behind last time I was here. Let me have a look for it. I think I left it over...
Wait!
What is it? You seem pretty off today, Serval.
It's, right. You remember how you neglected all those flowers to death? I piled them all over there during a bit of spring cleaning, and now they smell terrible. So, don't go over there.
Seems like a strange reason not to take a look. Plus, am I supposed to believe you were spring cleaning? You must be up to more forbidden research.
Uh-oh.
Am not. How dare you? What do you take your sister for?
Never mind. This is your space, and I shouldn't intrude. I've got business to take care of. Bye for now.
Hey, wait a sec.
I'm not either of these two characters. My
Those
character is
intruders.
currently hiding.
I wanted to ask, what crime have they committed?
They're plotting to overthrow the architects and bring harm to the city.
Huh. Reminds me of the accusations against me. Cocolia's methods haven't changed.
Don't say that, Serval. I know that you're still nursing a grievance against the Supreme Guardian. But this isn't a joking matter.
You're telling me off again? Fine. Whatever, bro. You better be going. Come listen to Pela in my next rehearsal.
I will, if I have the time.
The coast is clear. You can come out now.
There's my character.
Ew, I nearly suffocated. What kind of plot device was that?
March 7th. Stop breaking the fourth wall.
I almost lost my cool when he went for his flask.
This is bad. Bronya's in danger. We have to go save her.
Attempting to storm Klapoth Fort by ourselves? Forget it, Zila. I don't care how skilled you are, I'm not sending you on a suicide mission. Rest assured, Cocolia may have changed over the years, but she never hurt Bronya. I'm certain of that.
You sound like Bronya herself. I don't get it. You guys are against Cocolia, and yet in some ways, you seem to trust her completely.
Didn't you hear him? He said he needs to take care of a few matters in the city first. If we're fast enough, we can stay out of his way. Come on, let's go to the restricted zone. If we can get ahead of the curve and find the Stellaron, Cocolia will be out of options.
Good plan.
Is Bronya really safe?
You care about her, huh? You must have become close friends.
Close is a bit much, but I made her a promise.
Relax. She's the strongest girl I've ever seen.
I can believe that.
They've jacked up security, all right. How the heck are we gonna sneak in? Serval, we need one of those brainwaves.
Leave it to me. Stick close, guys, and don't get spotted.
This is a military base.
Technically, yes, but I like being my own
Aren't allowed in.
character.
Wait, isn't that Serval? Long time no see.
Well, if it isn't Franz. Long time no see. You still watching the entrance?
Well, you see, you haven't changed, Serval. Still nailing us to the wall. So, what brings you over here at this hour? And who are the guys behind you?
My brother said the restricted zone energy lines were malfunctioning. Told me it was urgent. He doesn't trust those contracted maintenance workers. So, he got me in for free. These guys are my assistants. We need to overhaul all the installations here.
I didn't hear anything about the energy lines malfunctioning.
Oh, please. This is a technology division issue. Why would they tell you guys? Come on, let us in already. If the heating system goes down in the middle of the night, are you going to be responsible for all the frozen corpses?
No, that's not something I can handle. Seeing as you're Captain Japard's sister, it should be fine. Okay, here are some temporary passes. Oh, and remember to give them back to me when you leave.
Thanks, Franz. I'll put in a good word for you with my brother and get him to promote you.
No, Captain Japard hates all
Ooh,
that under the table.
I'm gonna have to go through my
I
characters.
have a
Give me
better
like
chance
2
if you
seconds.
Don't mention me at all.
So this is me. This is my character. My favorite? Ooh. It's a toss-up between her or her. She's my newest character. I also really like the kid, but the kid is just because she's absolutely adorable and an absolute menace. So... My team currently consists of me, Japard, because he has a shield and it's really helpful, Don Hung, yeah, menace. Hook is a menace. And then my healer, which is Natasha. So...
I'm aware that there are those among you who see the reserve units as a vacation. But let me set one thing straight. You are gravely mistaken. This is the restricted zone. The fragmentum before you conceals monsters that watch your every move. Behind us, we have a band of conspirators that have infiltrated the city. The situation is critical. The lazy and undisciplined among you will lose your lives to the forces surrounding us. As such, starting from today, we will be adding 200 bench presses and 30 extra minutes of one-arm planks to our daily drill. Is that clear? Yes, sir.
No thanks.
See,
I'll pass.
That was easy.
You're Japard's sister, all right.
I don't want people to see me that way. Do you see that mechanical gear bridge? When you cross over to the other side, you arrive at hell on Earth.
Oh, joy. So exactly is on the other side. And what's this hell like exactly?
An endless fragmentum, a few exhausted Silvermane guards, and the stench of death in the air.
Ugh.
If we want to progress further north, we will need to cross that hill. Are you ready?
We've come this far.
We've got nowhere left to retreat.
Let's go then. First, we need to think of a way to get to the other side. I helped set the underlying mechanisms for this type of gear bridge. It's controlled via different terminals in combination. Let's go find them.
Is Japard
I plan on it.
duty a lot?
Yes, but what made you ask that all of a sudden?
It's so dangerous.
Nope. This terminal's offline. We can't control it from here.
So what's the plan?
Look for another. Every platform linked to the gear bridge should have a similar terminal.
I never would have guessed that Japard and you were brother and sister.
I can't say I blame you. We're nothing alike in personality or interest. In our family, we have a strong military tradition going back generations. Many a Landau has died in their prime. There's not a lot of brother and sister time. Everyone just does their best to get on with their lives.
There we go. Puzzle bot. Follow the puzzle bot. Ah, thank you. Ooh, nifty. Now, I want to do something real quick. Relax. I'm doing this on purpose. Cool. Here. Cool. And enhance. Pretty much, I just do this so that everybody has at least something a little better than what they've already worn. And because I can't use the recommended gear button, if I already have things equipped, it's easy enough just to remove everything, then go to the recommended gear again. Same thing here, so remove all the current gear. And click the recommended gear. And there you go. Pants. Okay, cannot do anything with that one. Transmission, no. I don't even know how to get that. List, okay. And his need to be equal to level 2. And I don't have these. Blackwater Pass and Empress Exchange. Okay. There we go. Because I have to be on the lookout for treasure chests and stuff as well. Because if I check my mappity map, there's 10 total treasure chests. 1 warp trotter and 9 actual treasure chests in this location. My legs would be very cold.
Darn! Can't activate it. It seems like someone severed the energy supply to the terminals. I was just thinking that. We can't rule it out. With the front line on high alert, they must have rotated the bridge to make it impassable. Then they cut off the energy supply to the terminals to avoid accidental repositioning. Or to prevent deserters from escaping. That way, even if the front line were to collapse, the Fragmentum monsters wouldn't be able to make it to the other side.
It's actually pretty smart.
Anya was right. Silvermane guards really are risking their lives to protect Belobog.
Just my conjecture, but I doubt it's far from the truth. My brother mentioned that they've had to use extreme measures to repel the Fragmentum monsters. Let's press on. We can't activate either of these terminals, so let's look for the energy supply installation itself.
Okay. Whack. Just gonna run around for a second.
You! Hold it right there.
Uh-oh.
This is a military base. Temporary workers aren't allowed in.
Can't go that way. Got it. So this area over here is off limits. Noted. No, okay. Coolio. I activated the space anchor. The spanker. Nope, not. Bad. Bad panda. I don't have to in this area because I have a temporary pass that allows me to run around.
That's it! The thing's shaped like a giant iron ball.
And it's behind a gate. What are the odds?
Its formal name is the Mechanism Energy Hub. It's connected to all the energy lines. I would have thought it covers the entire restricted zone.
No wonder it's so heavily guarded.
One unit for everything? That's a disaster waiting to happen. We learned the hard way.
As long as we can gain access permissions to the hub, we can operate the gear bridge terminals. That's why I told them we were here for urgent maintenance. The frontline equipment needs servicing just as much as the rest.
So that's why you went for maintenance. Way to go, Serval. I thought you just came up with it on the spot.
Come on, let's see if that guard over there will let us pass.
Yo, evening, soldier.
Are you the emergency engineers? I saw you guys hanging around. Did you find the problem?
Not yet. Everything looks normal so far. I think the problem is stemming from the energy hub. If you let us in, we can do a routine service inspection. I've worked on various iterations of this type of installation.
No. No can do. No one gets near the energy hub without the security captain's encryption key.
Not even the Supreme Guardian?
The Supreme Guardian? Hey, no games in here. No dice without the encryption key.
Good try.
Darn, this guy's not stupid.
You need the encryption key, right? Which captain should I bother then?
Captain Dunn's resting up ahead. Go and find him. If he grants you permission, I won't stand in your way.
Done? Why didn't you say so? No problem, we'll be back in a bit.
Okie dokie. I want to just test out my theory here real quick. So that was the wrong thing. Gosh darn it. Team setup. I switch me out to, let's just say, her.
You again, Jeffy?
Yep, I can be whomever I want. So, as long as I want to be that character and I put them in the first slot, that is who I will be running around as. Where did my character go? There she is.
Done hung. Let's make...
Oh, I wasn't looking around for anything. I was checking to make sure that what I had told you earlier was true, that I can just kind of run around with whoever I want.
Hey, done! It's been a while. I didn't know you made security captain.
Serval, it's
I'm working on the main mission, so it's just basically find a Celeron and hope it doesn't explode.
Allow me to introduce my assistants to you. They help me take care of business at the workshop. Everyone, this is Captain Dunn, an old friend of mine. He used to be an ace on the keys in the band.
Oh, you play rock and roll too?
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, hello.
Oh, what's that weird smell?
Zachary, how many days has it been since you showered?
I showered right before my shift.
What did you say?
I haven't showered in 2 days, sir.
Unacceptable, especially in front of visitors. Apologies for the embarrassment, all.
It's not a big deal, Dunn. You know, if you get a chance, would you want to get on stage with us again? My keyboard guy is pretty good, but I still miss our military days playing in the band.
That was a long time ago, Serval. I haven't touched a keyboard in ages. Besides, I'm stationed here all year round. I'm afraid I don't get many chances to return to the city. Though I don't stand on ceremony. How may I assist you? If everything's in order, you'd better head back to the city. It's not safe here.
I've checked the lines. There don't seem to be any major problems. All that's left is the energy hub. The guard over there said that I needed an encryption key to open the gate. Can you help me out? Anything wrong, Dunn?
Sorry, Serval, but can you tell me what Captain Japard told you?
Huh? Oh, let me think. Hey, sis, the energy supply lines in the restricted zone have malfunctioned. Those useless engineers can't find the problem. Something like that?
And may I ask, when did he contact you?
This morning? Yeah, that's right. He's on urban patrol duty today, right? That's why he popped round and asked the favor.
Aha. Captain Japard just returned to the front line. I could reconfirm with him?
Huh? Hold up, he's back? That can't be. He was still in the city a little while ago.
Haven't changed, Serval. You're still a lousy liar. These people you've brought, they're not workshop assistants, right? Serval, it's not that I don't want to help you, but you should remember that I'm a Belobog Silvermane guard. How about this? You can leave, and I won't tell anyone about this incident. The outsiders must remain.
There goes the negotiation.
Thank you, Dong Hung.
You guys here, and I'm standing with you till the end. Dunn, this concerns the fate of Belobog. No, the fate of our whole world. Please, don't stand in our way.
Serval! We used to rehearse together every day. You must understand. My rock and roll soul is to uphold the dignity of a soldier.
Ah, great. Boss fight!
Move carefully. This ends here. In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters.
On my mark. Not a step back.
I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life and death is sanctuary. It's but a vision.
Now, just in time. Just a little something.
Don't worry about me. Hope you're prepared.
Rules are made to be broken.
Too late to repent.
like all happy about the poor teddy bear, but you know, it gives me health, so I'm not gonna
This ends
complain.
here. Fighting is meaningless.
Not
The
a
truth
child.
of life and death is but a vision.
Nap time.
Stay close. Here stands the Silvermane Guard.
I've no interest in conflict.
I would hope, because if not, that's a lot of money to spend on something you're gonna end up shooting in the end.
Serval? Why?
I'm sorry, Dunn. Time for a little nap.
He's just unconscious. Don't worry.
Stubborn fool. Strong, though. Wildfire lacks people like him.
Got it. The encryption key. Quick, before we attract attention, let's...
Not crap.
I think we attracted attention.
That's the enemy attack alarm. Every Silvermane guard in the reserve zone just became our enemy.
Ah, crap.
You're not dead yet. How can you give up that easily?
We've made it up till now. I could lose an arm and a leg for all I care. I have to lay eyes on the Stellaron. Quick, back to the energy supply hub. Anyone that tries to stop us is gonna find out a thing or two.
If I'd known he had the encryption key from the start, I could have snuck in and taken it off him myself.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
This is our chance.
Just in
Why
time.
did I click that?
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry about me. Hope you're prepared. Fighting is meaningless. In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters.
That'll take more than...
This ends here.
Rules are made to be broken.
The truth of life and death is but a vision.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Hope you're prepared. I've no interest in conflict. Is that all?
Time for a shot.
Cool.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
You know what? Now that I can go back here. Ow! I missed! Shoot!
Don't worry about me. Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death is but a vision.
Nap time.
This is our chance.
This ends here. I've no interest in conflict. In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters.
Naughty child.
Let's go.
Rules are made to be broken.
How's the bot? Awesome.
Fighting is meaningless.
Time for
The truth of life and death was the sanctuary. But the vision.
nap time.
Let's make it quick. Yeah.
Hope you're prepared.
Smacked.
That'll take more than medicine.
You have my gratitude.
Just a little something.
Don't worry about me. The truth of life and death is sanctuary. It's but a vision.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Is that all?
Let's go.
This ends here.
Rules are made to be broken.
Oh.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
We're in.
It's open! Oh, thank you, Dun!
Give me some time. Who designed this operating system? It's so unintuitive. Emergency fire evacuation system? Not that. Rock and roll dance floor atmosphere mode? Who the heck added that? And they used one of my songs! Your bridge control terminal. Still found it. That's it. I've reset the energy system. Let's go and operate the gear bridge terminal.
Let's do this.
Serval, won't more Silvermane guards be waiting for us on the other side of the gear bridge?
Yes, March, most likely they will be.
No interest in comedy. The truth of life and death revealed in the sanctuary is but a vision.
That'll take more than medicine.
Let's make it quick.
Well, that was fast. Okay, so this is the only area I'm missing. Dokey. No, piddle tits. Big robot time.
Careful. There's a big guy up ahead.
No shit.
There's no other way. We'll have to fight.
If we can beat Svarog, we can beat this one. Let's go.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters. Move carefully. Don't worry about me. This ends here.
Rules are made to be broken. Let's go.
Fighting is meaningless.
Just a little something.
life and death. It's but a vision.
Naughty child.
Hope you're prepared. I've no interest in conflict.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken.
This ends here. In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters.
Naughty child.
Let's go.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death is but a vision. Hope you're prepared.
That'll take nap time.
Boom.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Energy restored. System online. Certification enabled. Come on, come on. Percent. 65%. 85%. We did it. We've gained access to the gear bridge. Let's move. Perfect. Okay. We need to get to the front line.
We could have a problem. Your brother may be there.
He probably is. Hopefully we don't bump into him, but if we do, we'll just have to try and talk to him.
We'll do our best.
Are you sure you can convince him?
I've probably got a 30% chance. Or less.
Meaning it could end in a fight.
Haven't you noticed yet? Most of our convincing ends in a fight.
You need to be sure, Serval. If we can't reach a common understanding with your brother, will you stand with us?
Of course. My word is my bond. I said that I'd stand with you to the end, and I won't go back on that promise.
Before our next expedition, I need Himeko to teach me some negotiation skills. Beating people up all the time is cramping my elegance.
I haven't fought with Japard since he enlisted. He could never beat me when we were little, but now...
There we go.
Serval.
Wait, Japard? Listen to me.
When the sentry reported to me, I thought there must have been a misunderstanding. The enemy alarm had to be unrelated to your entry into the restricted zone. Perhaps the intruders had taken you hostage. And yet, step away from the intruders, Serval. Walk walk over slowly and stand behind me. You're different from them.
I'm sorry. We have an understanding. I stand with them. Give me a few minutes, just a few. I'll explain every...
Enough, Serval. Have you forgotten where we are? We Landaus ought to know this place better than anywhere. The outer reaches of the front line against the Fragmentum. Belobog's most strategic protective fortress. Every Silvermane guard here, every person here, is ready to sacrifice themselves. Ready to spill their blood for Belobog at a moment's notice. Yet here you are, leading fugitives into the restricted zone. Attacking my Silvermane comrades in arms. Hijacking the energy hub. Are you really worthy of the Landau name?
Why do you think I've come here? We found a way to dispel the eternal freeze, to seal the Fragmentum. It might be the only lifeline this world has left.
If that were true, why wouldn't you report to Madame Cocolia? Why would you sneak into the restricted zone and create chaos?
You don't understand. The one preventing us from getting close to the truth is Cocolia herself.
You have all seen the Supreme Guardian in person. Do you think you can act as you please because she didn't recognize your version of events?
Listen to me, Chapard. The origin and spread of the Fragmentum is linked to the Stellaron. The meteorite in the Architect's records, it's...
I know about the Stellaron. It's exactly what the fugitives behind you are seeking. The Madam Guardian has already revealed the truth to me. These people have ulterior motives, Serval. They want to steal this treasure from the Architects. The Madam Guardian has warned me before that you were indulging in fantasy. That you'd been exposed to forbidden knowledge. And that you would bring destruction down upon Belobog. I believe you, Serval. I believe you think you're acting with loyalty to the people. It's just... Guards, formation. Arrest these people. We could be inundated with Fragmentum monsters at any moment. We have no time to waste on them.
The forbidden is only forbidden to conceal the truth within. Cocolia is afraid that we'll seize on this knowledge. That the truth will spread far and wide. To save the world, we must risk it all. I've said my piece. Whether you believe it or not is up to you. Regardless, you should know by now your sister's never been one to back down. If there's something or someone you can't abide, you should stand up and resist. And if there's something you uphold, you should uphold it to the very end.
Save your explanation for the judge. You are charged with sabotaging the Silvermane Guard restricted zone. In my capacity as captain, I hereby order that these fugitives be arrested. This isn't like our childhood game, Serval. You won't get any leniency from me.
The barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero, Chapard.
Didn't I tell you? All our negotiations end in combat.
Yes, thank you, March.
That all?
This is weird.
Resistance is futile.
I'm fighting Chapard with Chapard.
Move carefully.
All better now?
Don't worry about me.
You will know justice. The die is cast.
Just a scratch.
Clemency? Never heard of it. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This century is but a vision.
Stay focused. Take courage.
Rules are made to be broken.
Naughty child.
In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters.
Nap time.
Hope you're prepared.
Fighting is meaningless.
it quick.
This ends here.
Let's go.
This ends here.
Rules are made to be broken.
Yay!
This guy knows how to put up a fight. I've never come up against anyone this relentless.
He just won't go down.
He's as stubborn as I am. It could be an argument or a fight. He'll do both to the death. That's why he bugs the heck out of me. That's enough, Japard. Take a look around you. You're the last man standing.
Even if I am, I won't yield. We don't want you to yield through force of arms. That wouldn't be a victory for us.
Yeah, our goal is the same as yours, Serval's and Branya's. We just want to preserve this world. There's no reason to turn against each other.
Japard, brother, surely now you can see the need for pragmatism. Even if you don't believe my outsider friends, you should believe me. Maybe I've wasted your trust. In which case, believe Branya.
Lady Branya?
Telling Japard everything you know and showing him Branya's letter.
There's nothing more to say, Japard. The decision is yours.
As a captain of the Silver Mane Guards, I am duty-bound to carry out the orders of the Supreme Guardian. But Lady Branya is the commanding officer for the front lines. According to military protocol, if the frontline directives of the commanding officer clash with those of the architects behind the lines, a soldier must remain at their post and await further directives. For the Silvermane Guards, the Guardian's orders are paramount and absolute. But there is something of equal importance in the oath we take.
The people of Belobog.
If we lose the people, we lose the reason for our existence. Our fight with the Fragmentum monsters is for the sake of preservation. But our fight with you? I fail to see the purpose. If you are truly able to prevent our endlessly unfolding misfortunes, then the people of Belobog are indebted to you. But if you are using lies to mask your true intentions, using my sister and Branya for your own ends, I swear by Klapoth that I will carry out your punishment without an ounce of mercy.
They're not lying. I promise you.
You must be Zila. You are a skilled fighter. Your combat style is nothing like that of the guards.
Regardless of what you believe, these guys have been a great help to the underworld. Many people would vouch for them.
If you want to advance further northward, you must traverse an area entirely corroded by the Fragmentum. It's the only way to get to the snow plains on the other side. The guards can give you some time before the next wave of attacks is upon us.
Okay, I need to go use the restroom. I will be right back. Enjoy the very soothing music. Haruka is back. Excuse me.
As soon as the restricted zone gate is open, the monsters on the other side will turn out in full force. The guards will do their best to stall them and buy you some time. Once you've broken through the front line, there's nothing more we can do for you. You'll have to find out for yourselves what lies within the northern fragmentum. So, have you made up your minds?
Let's do this.
Understood. Keep your weapons close. This will be a fierce fight. Guards, open the gate.
Are you dealing with attacks like this every day?
It's a common occurrence. Guards, formation.
Well, I'm gonna make sure I don't owe the guards any favors when this is done.
Here they come.
Steel yourselves.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death, revealed in the sanctuary, is but a vision. In the name of Landau, will forged in ice, never falters!
Time for a shot. That's better.
You have
Let's
my
make
gratitude.
it quick. Yeah. Much better. Rules are made to be broken.
How many of them are there?
It's okay, March.
These guys are nothing. Hold the line.
Revealed in the sanctuary, is but a vision.
That's better.
Don't worry about me.
Let's go.
This ends here.
In the name of Landau, will forged in ice, never falters!
Let's make it quick.
This ends here.
Rules are made to be broken.
Okay.
I told you, Japard, the barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero.
This is only the first wave. They'll have reassembled soon. I have to.
Hey, Mr. Silvermane, listen to your sister. I can tell just by looking at you that you haven't fully recovered.
Outsiders. Zila, the second wave hasn't started yet. Make the most of this opportunity and make a break for it.
Huh? Serval, aren't you gonna look for the Stellaron with us?
My brother can't hold them back by himself. He wasted a lot of energy on us. He's my responsibility now. Besides, if I'm not here to help, I don't know what might happen in the next wave. I want to go with you. I do. I always wanted to catch a glimpse of the Stellaron with my own eyes, and now it's so close that I can't abandon my brother and the other guards. I'm a Landau. It's up to you now. I believe in you. You've given me new hope. Get hold of the Stellaron before Cocolia realizes what's happening. Hey, Marge. Don't forget to take a picture of the Stellaron for me.
Say no more. We're good at
Fragmentum activity is intensifying. Something's happening on Eurilo 6. Shouldn't we go down there, Himiko?
Have faith in them. Besides, this is her first trailblazing expedition. How will she be able to look back fondly without a few twists and turns? Are you bored, Welt? I understand. But we have lots of opportunities ahead of us. Let's leave the memories of this expedition for them.
So you think they'll be safe, right?
Yes. We haven't seen any Eon or Emanator level imaginary reactions. Relax. This is a young person's adventure. We shouldn't interfere. At most, we could offer a little off-site assistance.
Wonder what that means.
Is this the fragmentum Japard was talking about?
Compared to this, the corrosion we saw in Backwater Pass pales into insignificance. Serval said that the Stellaron was very likely hidden in the snow plains north of Belobog. If we want to get there, I'm afraid we'll have to find the exit to this fragmentum maze first.
Guys, does this place feel weird to you? It feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
This place makes my flesh crawl. Like there are insects under my skin.
Oh, don't say that.
We have no guide or no way of detecting the Stellaron. We'll just have to advance gradually and cautiously. Don't be disheartened. The stronger the fragmentum contamination, the closer we are to the source.
Okay.
Oh, look! Up ahead on the ground. What is that?
Be careful.
This is Branya's.
We'll see. I don't know how far I'm gonna get into the fragmentum or what. My back is starting to bother me pretty bad. I have really bad back problems.
Right. She must be. This can't be a coincidence.
Whoa! Quick, look! That's Branya! Huh? Is that Cocolia too?
No, it isn't them. It must be a kind of echo? Some type of residual energy replicated by the fragmentum.
Which means they were definitely here, right? And it looks like they went that way.
Just in time. We had no idea which direction to take. Let's go.
Objects that have been exposed to fragmentum corrosion might not be stable. I wouldn't touch that device if I were you.
We're deep inside the fragment. Let's look for other clues first.
Just trying to merge.
We're deep. Let's
Fine,
look for other
fine.
clues. You still haven't told me what this place is, Mother.
700 years ago, this was Belobog's northern border, and the site of an ancient battle. Here is where Elisa Rand led the first Silvermane Guards in resistance against the Legion. Now, it is nothing more than an abandoned corridor, filled with the sounds of old world echoes. Don't let its fragmented appearance fool you, Branya. On the day the promise is fulfilled, these ruins will become the breeding ground of a new world.
Mother, do you truly believe the Stellaron's promise? It summoned the blizzard beyond our walls and opened the door of the fragmentum. It destroyed our civilization.
And yet, the crime of our ancestors was their inability to embrace that destruction sooner.
What?
From the moment those
intruders descended from beyond the sky. This world was handed a death sentence. But the Stellaron has reserved for us a thread of hope. There is a price to pay for new life, wiping away every decaying vestige of the old world, renouncing the meaningless and lingering struggle. This is the price the Stellaron demands. When the promise is fulfilled, Bronya, no longer will we have to squander our lives guarding this wasteland. You and I will witness the new world rise from the ruins.
She sounds nuts. Hello, Legend Panda. How are you doing tonight?
This is a complex mechanism. How did they get past?
I'm doing okay. My back's bothering me a little bit, you know, but I'll be fine. Just playing some Honkai. The pandemonium is growing. Hee hee hee.
Wait, wasn't there some big energy hub looking thing back in that empty area? Let's go back and take a look. Maybe it's linked to this gate.
Can't say I like the idea of interacting with our surroundings, especially this deep into the fragmentum. However, there's no other way. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Why are there 4 circles?
It worked, right? But the gate didn't move an inch.
Ha ha ha! We pandas are multiplying. Hee hee hee.
Are there other units around?
It's clear that whoever designed these mechanisms didn't want outsiders to get through too easily. Let's keep looking for the energy hub.
Look, over there! I think I can see the next unit.
Oh, I see it too. Let's go.
Smack.
I've no interest in conflict.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Let's make it quick.
Yeah!
This ends here.
Too late to repent.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Yes! I'll be Jesse, you can be James. For the Panda Squad.
Truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanction is but a vision.
Time for a shot.
This ends here.
No interest in conflict.
Oh, but I like trees. And falling out of them.
We need a strategy.
Ooh, nope. Actually, I can take it. Why am I so scared?
Move carefully.
Yes, making an army is amazing.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an sanction.
Thank you, Legend Panda, for the follow. The Pandemonium welcomes all pandas and panda adjacents. I'm very happy to meet another panda.
Are made to be broken.
In the name of Landau, will forged in ice, never falters.
Just a little something.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, that would probably be smart.
Fighting is meaningless.
Time for a shot.
This is my very first playthrough. I actually,
Let's make it quick.
it's been an interesting little area. I usually bounce between this one and the first area because I have ADD and it's very hard for me to keep focused. So I bounce between doing side missions. This is actually the main mission that I'm doing now. So.
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters.
Well, glad I'm getting to the end of this area. Then it's on to the next. Doing side quests along the way.
Time for a shot.
Let's go.
This ends here.
Stinker.
No interest in
Just a
conflict.
little something.
Don't worry
There we
about
go.
me.
A little better.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Let's make it quick.
Okie doke. Have a fun evening. Hope you come back. If you don't, that's fine
Made to be
too.
broken.
Thank you again for the follow.
Hope you're prepared.
That'll take more
In the
than
name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters.
That's better.
You have
Let's
my
go.
gratitude.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death is but a vision.
Just a little something.
Much better.
This ends here.
Nap time.
No interest in conflict.
Let's make it quick.
In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters.
Let's go.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death is but a vision.
I win.
Great. The more the better. Keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at it.
Boop. Puzzle bot. Well, that's a problem. what I was saying.
Are
The
those
puzzle bot you're
monsters
supposed to
guarding the
follow.
energy hub?
Seems like it. Strange. Fragmentum monsters would usually destroy man-made objects.
Did you hear that? This mechanism must be on now. Come on, let's find the next one.
Where is the next mechanism? Oh, behind that gate.
There's no switch. We need to find a way around.
I've never seen such a desolate place. At least in Rivet Town, you could tell that people used to live there.
Rivet Town is only at the outstretched fingertips of the corrosion. Now, we're deep in the Fragmentum's heart.
Here we go. Let's turn. Yeah. Okay. Is this a Fragmentum phenomenon that I haven't seen before? Not wise to get too close. I better check in with Mr. Yang first. What is this, Mr. Yang? It appears to be a rift in space torn open by the Fragmentum as... Hey! Welcome back! Glad to have you. Do not forget to grab your drops, your Twitch drops. It appears to be a rift in space torn open by the Fragmentum as it erodes reality. The scientific name for the phenomena is Cavern of Corrosion. No one knows for sure what kind of space the caverns are connected to. However, research does indicate that valuable reality data is often scattered within these caverns, as well as with the catalyst, the derivatives of the Fragmentum always carry unidentified risks. Please exercise extreme caution if you wish to explore further. Defeat enemies to obtain relics. Okie doke. Dues in a minute. Yeah, pretty much. My panda brain kind of just shut off. Oh, crap. Ah, got you.
Fighting is meaningless.
Says the man with the pointy stick.
This ends here.
No interest in conflict. The truth of life and death revealed essentially is but a vision.
Ah, thank you for your help, Legend Panda.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Looks good.
Okay, open up that. Hey, I like falling out of trees. You know, when it doesn't hurt.
Success! Another mechanism shut down.
I want to ask you a question. Do you still remember those dreams you mentioned to us? I know you're wide awake right now, but I need you to try. See if you can recall the voice you heard. Well? This is merely speculation, but perhaps the voice you heard is the Stellaron somehow conveying information to Cocolia, and the one in your body.
Oh, but both of those are really fun.
This world.
Huh? You mean that Stellarons can communicate? I've never heard that before.
Well, there's never been a human that could accommodate a Stellaron in their body.
Then, aren't we walking straight into a trap?
Yes. And Branya may well be the bait.
Don Hung's speculations are usually right on the money. But even if we've guessed right, we can't go home now.
There's no way back anyway. At least Cocolia won't catch us off guard now. So what if it's an ambush? We're not about to lose now. I have to save Branya, beat Cocolia, and crush this Stellaron thing to dust.
Yeah, you could do the first two, but I don't know about doing the third. Let's see what this thing's about.
Is that all?
Justin, just a little something.
You have my gratitude.
Naughty child.
It'll heal.
Rules are made to be broken.
This ends here.
Too late to repent.
The name of Landau, will forged in ice, never falters.
Favorite character I'd have to say is either Hook or Sampo, because both are absolutely ridiculous, and Hook is a little menace. But honestly, I would love to have Hook on my team. I think I actually do. She's probably in my party.
The truth of life and death is but a vision.
Yeah. He's... Oof.
Hope you're prepared.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Heal.
Rules are made to be broken.
This ends here.
Fighting is
The
meaningless.
name of Landau, will forged in ice, never falters.
Time for a shot.
Yeah, I'm still pretty early on in the gameplay, so I haven't really thought of like which characters I'm gonna take to endgame, which characters I'm gonna really
Naughty child.
put time into like leveling and making sure. I usually just use whomever at the time is who I need. So I actually don't know. All I know is
No interest in conflict.
I'm just trying to get through the game's main storyline, and then eventually I will end up like picking out 2 or 3 characters who I honestly enjoy their company and their storylines and stuff like that. So yeah.
The name of Landau, will forged in ice, never falters.
Naughty child.
Sure. If that's what you want to do.
Truth of life and death is but a vision.
Pop. Ooh. Nifty. Okay. I need health. March. We'll be fine. Just
Want
give
to
me...
get to the other side.
Yes, I realize that. Okay, turn this clockwise twice. Then we should be able to get to where we need to go. That is very true. It is very easy to overload my poor little panda brain. That was wrong. Gosh darn it. I need to turn this once more. Huh? Bamboo? Where? There we go.
No interest in conflict.
No, I... Honestly, I am a panda by spirit, not a panda by name. More than anything, because my ADD manifests itself in some of the strangest ways, and one of those ways is being a panda. So, I just kind of lean into my panda side.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
What's the fun in being a panda? What's the fun in being a panda if they are, if you don't fully embrace the pandaness?
Yes. The fragmentum here seems to have made a special connection with Cocolia. It's repeatedly generating forms in her image.
Oh, yes. The clumsiness is real. Trust me, I have fought so many different doors and walls, and I run into everything. It's not even a joke. I honestly run into literally everything.
Done. It took some effort, but we finally cracked these mechanisms.
We're one step closer to Bronya. Let's
Yes,
move.
bring the panda apocalypse.
I don't understand. Even if the truth is as you say, every generation of Guardian has resisted.
I didn't
the call
see a
of
chest. I'll
Stellaron.
double check, but I didn't see one.
Can all of them have been wrong, Mother?
Do you still not see, Bronya? There is no right or wrong.
I will double check. Hold
Some
on
of
one
them
second
acted out
once
of
I'm done talking to
human
these people.
pride, others out of human short-sightedness. Our ancestors.
And this is why I'm glad to have a check, because if I didn't, I would have
spent their
missed that
whole
chest
lives
probably
trying
completely.
To prolong this civilization. Then, after all fell still, their memories were scattered by the blizzard. They spent lifetimes writing songs of praise that lauded the bravery of humanity, but couldn't spare the time to gaze up into the stars.
Oh, thanks, King.
Those entities of greater magnificence in the heavens above. 1,000 years is but a passing moment. The attainments of insignificant beings, nothing more than a footnote. I shall not follow the Guardian's misguided steps down that blind alley of narcissism. If persistence is futile, then one must choose a new beginning.
But Klipa, the preservation. Are they not one of the magnificent entities you speak of? Is it not their strength that is sheltered?
Oh, I
them
probably
this
almost
entire
did.
time?
The preservation. Has the preservation ever looked humanity in the eye? Nothing more than an arrogant delusion of the architects. You will hear the real voice of magnificence, Bronya. Then you will understand my choice.
Okay, you said right before this door. Yep, there it is. Thank you. I would have never seen that or run my face right into it and still wouldn't have seen it, so Thank you very much. And yes, Kakolia is being very suspicious. Out of the box.
Whoa, check this place out. Tables and sentry posts? There must have been Silvermane guards stationed here once.
Probably,
If
March.
there were, they left a long time ago. There might be valuable information here. Shame we don't have time to look for it.
Turn it. You done? There we go.
Looks like another completely new monster.
Oh, joy.
Considering where we are, it would be surprising if we didn't run into strange enemies here.
Guess Dong Kong has a point.
I don't care how strange it is. It's blocking our way. Let's get it.
Let's not say we did. Oh, some of the NPCs are very chatty, especially March. She's one that I've noticed is extremely chatty. Where's my mouse? There it is.
This ends here. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant.
Ah.
The sanctuary is but a vision.
Justin, just a little something.
Much better.
This ends here.
Ah. Okay. Thank you for the hint. I probably would have just kept attacking her blindly had you not said something.
Never falter.
Rules are made to be broken.
Is that all? The truth of life and death, the sanctuary is but a vision.
Let's make it quick.
This ends here.
Dead.
This enemy is completely different. If I didn't know it was a product of the Fragmentum, I'd think we were fighting a human.
Unlike those random low-level Fragmentum creations, this one seems to have a mind of its own. It seems to be able to use complex tactics.
Oh, joy.
Look, Bronya and Kokolia's echoes. They must have come through here. That means we must be really close, right?
I sense that we're very near to the northern snow plains.
Okay. There's a treasure chest that I almost bypassed again. Cool. Use that for the heals. For the heals and the feels. Doo doo doo. Why is my character not talking? There we go. Just need to move my mic.
This is where the first Guardian led the Silvermane guards into battle. She made huge sacrifices for the sake of temporary
Yeah.
respite.
Oh, trust me, if I could fall off things, it would be a nightmare. Yeah, Panda is safe for now, until Panda plays a different game and Panda is able to fall off said world. Then that's going to be a hilarious game to watch.
But the otherworldly legion
Safe Panda is good panda, but not funny
soon
panda.
realized that flesh and blood could not contend with so ruthless an enemy. When all was nearly lost, she chose to set her sights on the Stellaron and made the first wish. As for what came later, you know as well as I.
So, the eternal freeze was a disaster brought about by a human wish?
Ironic, no? All the Stellaron did was answer humanity's call, and yet we kept its existence a closely guarded secret for centuries. Even going so far as to attempt to use it to control the Stellaron. Woeful. Laughable.
It?
No, something created using otherworldly technology. An inhibitor that a corporation from the old world and the architects attempted to use to house the Stellaron. Oh, I know you have many questions, my daughter. Be patient. Soon you will have all the answers.
You're acting very weird, Polio. Any other boxes? No scanning, so I think we're okie dokie. Good. Yep, puzzle bot. Puzzle bot done. The game froze up. That was not great.
Time for a shot. Now,
This is our chance.
This ends here. The truth of life and
more than
death,
medicine.
revealed in an extinction, is but a vision.
That's better.
Much better. It'll take more than that.
Yes, this ends here. In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters.
Naughty child.
Rules are made to be broken.
I'm okay.
Don't worry
Let's go.
about me. Hope you're prepared.
Just a scratch.
Time for a shot. That's better.
You have my gratitude.
Yeah, that's true. No panda is truly safe. Trust me.
Naughty child.
The truth of life and death is sanctioned.
I'm sure you could bubble wrap a panda and a panda would still figure out how to injure itself.
Nap time.
Rules are made to be broken.
Too late to repent.
Time for a shot.
Don't worry
Let's go.
about me.
So far, so good.
Is that all?
Move carefully.
In the name of Landau, wheel forged in ice, never falters!
That's better.
You have
Let's
my
make
gratitude.
it quick.
This ends here. Fighting is meaningless.
Rules are made to be broken.
I figured that out. Thank you.
The truth of life and death. Reveal is but a vision.
Skills, so
Let's go.
Hope you're prepared.
I've no interest in combat.
Justin, just a little something.
Much better.
That'll take more than medicine.
Much better.
In the name of Landau, wheel forged in ice, never falters. Fighting is meaningless.
I do believe he was, yes.
The truth of life and death. Is but a vision.
Naughty child.
Let's make it quick.
This ends here.
He's good for his shields, which is one of the reasons I'm actually using him. I use him in my healer. Because
I'm fresh shot.
okay, can't use that, so
That's better.
Don't worry about me.
Let's go.
yeah, I know. Can't use my basic skill.
Just in time. Just a little something.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Rules
I like
are
March,
made to
but
be broken.
I feel like Shepard, because he has the shield,
No
is
interest
better.
in conflict.
This ends here.
Just a scratch.
Now,
Let's make it quick.
In the name of Landau, wheel forged in ice, never falters.
I enjoy having the shield and the healing because I feel like a balance between having support and attack is always good. Oops. Dang it. Oh wait, she's broken.
Fighting is meaningless.
Let's go.
There's-
Don't worry about me.
This is our chance.
There we go. And in the chest, the panda goes.
Great. The more the better.
I do believe he was my 5-star that I got. I don't remember how to check that information. I don't remember, but I do believe he was. I know. Let me see. She's my most recent that I got. She's from the most recent event.
We need a strategy.
Yep.
Keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at it.
I do all my pulls at the very end.
Keep at it.
Hello.
Move carefully.
Don't know how this is gonna go, so. Overview. Ice resistant and frozen resistant, so that's great. Ice wheel crusher. I think we should be okay. Let's see. Yeah, what did this store brand Pokemon?
Rules are made to be broken.
Not
The truth of life and death. Infestation is but a vision.
Don't worry
Let's
about
make it
it.
quick.
just a little something. I'm happy.
You have my gratitude. In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters.
That's better.
Much
Fighting
better.
is meaningless.
Thank goodness for shields.
Time for a shot.
Much better. Rules are made to be broken.
The truth of life and death. Distinction is but a vision.
Nap time.
Let's go.
Naughty child. just a little something. I'm happy.
You have my gratitude. Is that all?
Can't
No
freeze
interest in
him, but it's a good idea. Ooh.
Time for a shot. That's better.
You have my gratitude. In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters. Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death. Deception is but a vision.
I don't think I'm strong enough to face this guy just yet.
No interest in conflict.
It'll heal. Is that all? I'm still needed. Yes, in the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters.
Fighting is meaningless.
This man with a big stick.
The truth of life and death. Deception is but a vision. This can't.
Yep, not high enough level. Noted. Crap, where am I? Okay, so that's where that guy is. Let's not go that way. Barrel. And of course, what did I do? I went the way I didn't want to go. Whoops! Smack.
I'm shot. Let's go.
This ends here.
That's better.
Don't worry about me.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
It's that shadow of hers again. But Ranya's isn't with her this time.
Well, I was gonna try and get to the boss, but I'm already at 3 hours and 30 minutes. Plus my back hurts a lot. Maybe we'll end it there for the night. I'll go do my pulls. I think that's a good place to end it. We're right on the tail of ending this area, and I think next time we'll definitely be able to finish this area. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna call it there for gameplay. I'm gonna get my achievement thingy real quick. And then we're gonna go do my warps. So we've got floral tip, yep. 1, 2, that's another character. That's a light core. That's another light cone. And then this is your regular. So you got 1, 2, or 3. I have 2 of those ones. I don't have any of these ones, so 1 or 2. So floral, tip to care, yep, and a lost soul. So we could do either of these. Floral. Does anybody else want to pipe in, or is it only King today? I'll give you guys a couple of seconds. I guess we could do floral. I don't see the harm. We already got the really good character, which is Ray Min. Alright. pom pom. Okay, got a light cone. And then just for fun, for shits and giggles, we're gonna go for a lost soul. And another light cone. Cool. Okay. So we're gonna call it there. Thank you all. Thank you, Legend Panda, for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you for everyone who came and watched. Even if you didn't say anything, I really appreciate the support. Thank you, everyone. I will see you guys tomorrow for another Cat Quest stream. I hope y'all had a fun night. I know I did. This stream will be up on YouTube once I am done. So yeah, I had a fun night. Thank you again for everyone who came and watched, who talked, everybody. Just thank you. I'm gonna go eat bamboo now, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow with another Cat Quest stream. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to actually finish it. So yeah, bye!